In this lesson, we're going to explore the history of the Greek language briefly and how Koine Greek, the language of the New Testament, fits into that history. First, Greek develops out of the Indo-European family of languages. The history before this time is really shrouded in mystery, but around the first millennium BC, what is known as the oldest form of Greek began to develop from tribes that occupied various parts of Greece. What's known as the age of the dialects spans from 1000 to 330 BC, and the major dialects were Aeolic, Doric, and Ionic. Ionic was the dialect used by Herodotus and the famous Greek poet Homer. Out of Ionic developed the dialect Attic, which was the dialect that characterized the golden age of Greek culture and literature and was spoken by Thucydides, Socrates, and Plato. But when Alexander the Great toured and conquered the world in the 4th century BC, he took his native language, Greek, around the world, and it became everyone's second or third language throughout the empire of Alexander. This caused Greek to change in various ways. It simplified and became common. It became the lingua franca of the ancient world. And so the word koine, or kini, means common. This is the common Greek, and it is the dialect of Greek that is used in the Greek New Testament because the authors of the New Testament, the apostles and others, wanted their writings to have the greatest reach possible. And at that time, the Greek language was like the English of today, where even when you go to countries where English is not their first language, many people speak English because it is kind of the lingua franca of today. So Greek was in the 1st century. After the Koine period, Byzantine Greek developed out of Koine, also strongly influenced by the Attic dialect, and spanned more than a millennium. Then eventually this gave birth to what we call modern or Demotic Greek. Now we see this visual timeline that summarizes the key periods that I've just walked us through. This ancient period prior to 1000 BC, the classical period from Ionic through to Attic, from 1000 BC through to around 330 BC. The Koine period, which dates from 330 BC through to around AD 300. Then the Byzantine period, spanning 1,000 years to AD 1450. And then Demotic or Modern Greek, which develops from that point on. You see this picture of Nana Mouskouri here, who represents our Modern Greek dialect. Her song, The White Rose of Athens, and another song, Try to Remember, are the theme songs for this grammar.